Harry Potter InArt Premium Edition with rooted hair and diorama base. We're going to be doing a full unboxing and review on this figure. This is one of my most anticipated figures of the year. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. Let's enter the world of Hogwarts and Harry Potter. Hey, thanks for being here. I'm absolutely thrilled to be unboxing this Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or the Sorcerer's Stone, just depending on, what you name it. We're going over this box right here. I love this box art. We have this sped up a little bit with how quickly we're going over this, just because it's a lot. It's a big unboxing, but I just love the back of this box here with Harry Potter. You get Hedwig there, and I just love the presentation of the box so far. This had an outer sleeve that I already pulled off, but you can kind of see what you're getting. As soon as you open it up, you get this operation guide, and you get a few things within this as well, an instruction booklet, a ticket, which is really cool, which we're going to be looking over right now, actually, because this thing is amazing. I love this. Again, this is my first InArt figure, so this was really cool to just look at, and I just think this is a really cool collectible that, that I think is just makes that premium unboxing feel even better. So you can kind of see the back of it, kind of tells you what it is. The 6-scale collectible figure, Harry Potter. Comes in this envelope. It's this really cool letter from InArt just talking about, Harry Potter and the books and the films. And here's the instruction booklet here, operational guide. And then this first thing you take off right here, you can see everything you get with it. You get the body, you get a bunch of different hands, you get some of the base, you get these different accessories. We're going to be looking over all of that. The first one we're going to look at is this platform 9 3/4 ticket, which is really cool. This letter to Harry, his admission into Hogwarts right here. Just really great detailed work. I mean, look at me. I'm out here wearing gloves because this is how serious I'm taking this review. Underneath this one, on the second layer here, we have the head sculpt, and this is what I know a lot of you want to see, is this rooted head sculpt, and we're going to get this out right here. I love the packaging that this comes in as well. Keeps the hair and the head sculpt really secure in transit. I love that. We're going to take a look at it here, and I'm really impressed with the rooted hair. You can see some of the dry glue on here. Again, this is straight out of the box. I haven't messed with this whatsoever. There's a few things I'll probably mess with a little bit, but for the sake of this review, I'm not going to be messing with the hair. I want you to see how it's going to look right out of the box, and this head sculpt looks amazing, by the way. I think the head sculpt looks fantastic. I know we're talking about the rooted hair, but this head sculpt is really, really strong for Daniel Radcliffe's Harry Potter. Really excited about this rooted hair. Again, we can move it around. You get a little bit of the scar underneath the hair, but for the sake of this review, I really want to kind of show you what it looks like directly out of the box, directly out of the holder that holds this premium hair sculpt, and I just love it. And here you got the overcoat here, the Gryffindor overcoat. We're going to be looking at that. We also have some different accessories around here. We got this diorama base that we're going to look at in a second. We have the Gryffindor scarf, which, again, all these materials are really good. I love how they're packaged. I love how there's different, I love the way the packaging came in with the different things right here. We got the sorting hat next, and this sorting hat accessory is extremely good. I really like it. Mileage may vary on how you want to present this or how you want to display this, because, again, putting anything on that rooted hair is a little bit nerve-wracking for me, I'm going to be honest. But for the sake of this review, I'll definitely show you a few shots with the sorting hat on. I think they did a great job with this accessory. It looks beautiful. The paint applications are great. The sculpt work is great, and I'm just really pleased with that. And we're going to just look at it a little bit and just kind of see the different sculpting work of it. The next thing we're going to look at is we're going to be looking at these glasses. And this is really, really interesting because you really have to be careful when you're putting these glasses up and when you're getting them out. They're very, very small accessory. We're also going to be taking a look at Hedwig's cage here. This cage right here, just, again, paint apps are great. There's a nice little weight to it. It's very lightweight, but it still feels like a good accessory that, there's enough weight to it to feel like substantial, but it's light enough to where if you wanted to have this displayed with Harry Potter, him holding it or anything like that, you definitely could pull that off in your display, and that looks really cool. The next thing we're going to look at, like I said earlier, is this overcoat here. This Gryffindor overcoat, which honestly, I'm very interested to probably display it like this. I really kind of want to display it with this and the scarf. We're going to look at that. If my camera would focus, we could actually see the emblem for Gryffindor here. So, it's got this little button up here. This was a bit tricky. It's very easy to put it on, to get that off, you have to be very, very careful. They say in the operational guide to use tweezers, so definitely think about doing that. I didn't have any tweezers, and I was nervous the whole time, so definitely think about that. The scarf is really good. This is a great accessory here. It feels really good. The materials are great. Again, I'm out here wearing gloves, man. This is a gloved review because I just felt like, hey, it's Harry Potter. It's one of my most anticipated figures of the year. It's my first rooted hair figure. It's my first InArt. And I just am very impressed with this so far. And this is what I was really excited about. Not only are you getting rooted hair with this premium version, but you're getting this diorama base here. And it looks amazing. It's like almost the dorm room for the Gryffindor house. And on the back side, you get the back side of the castle. Again, the effect of those spiral staircase really gives it some depth. The color applications and the material on this inside art print here is very well done. You can kind of see it. I really wanted to show this off to you guys because I am extremely, extremely impressed with this. You can see all the different details here. It just looks beautiful. It just looks gorgeous. I am very impressed with this. This was one of the, again, I'll be honest, I wanted the rooted hair, but this coming with it, I feel like makes the premium version even more worth it because I just love this base. And again, flipping it around, this is another thing I love is now you have the outside of the Hogwarts castle. You can kind of see, you can peer into those windows there. The material looks great. I'm just really impressed with it. And this just, I have a Mills bow case from IKEA, and this fit in there. It fit on the top shelf, not on the second or third shelf, but the top shelf I was able to fit that display in, and it looks amazing. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see those images there. I'll have the link in the description below. And here you got this panel here that can click onto the magnetic base. Again, if you want to kind of hide that magnetic base, some people I know are going to want to have this because this looks amazing. You got the Gryffindor shield here. You got the Gryffindor emblem. You got the Harry Potter. I love this base so much. I just think it looks great. I just think it's so thematic. And this, this pops out of this bigger overall base. I kind of wanted to give you this if my camera would zoom in. I'm so sorry, but here we go. And you can kind of see what you're getting with this piece. I mean, you're getting a lot of different varieties of not only how you're going to, have the character dressed with the accessories. Maybe you go scarf, maybe you go no scarf. But even with the display base and the diorama base, you have options. And you see that diorama base will click right into the back of that. This actually pops out. This is what's going to control the magnets that will go onto the feet. So you can kind of move those. I am still up in the air on magnetic bases. I personally get very nervous with them, especially with if the ankle joints are weak and if it could fall over. So just keep that in mind. Again, the detailed work on the accessories. I'll be honest. I'm someone that a lot of these accessories probably won't get used, but I'm telling you right now, these are some of the best accessories I have seen since collecting 6 scale. I just think they've done a great job. Look at this book right here. Look what happens when we open it up. I mean, this is the detailed work that I love to see. And it reminds me of those Fantastic Beasts figures. If you have the Fantastic Beasts Newt figure, he comes with a book as well. This is even more like that, but this is even more detailed with what's inside the book and how the pages flip and how substantial it is. Again, are you ever going to actually look in this book too often? Probably not, but that level of detail is much appreciated from a collector standpoint. Got these other books as well. This just looks amazing, man. Maybe you get some different accessories. You put these books behind Harry. Maybe you get like a 6-scale bookshelf or something. Put this behind Harry. Maybe you have him carrying these books like he's going to class. A ton of display options, and that's what I do love about accessories, is that accessories that can give you different looks in a display and different variety. And these books are one that I think would be able to do that for you, especially because of the detailed work, and it's just going to look really cool in your display. Again, you can just see the different paint applications here. You can just see the different work, the beautiful work that's gone into this. Now, this one doesn't have really much of anything inside of it, and if you know, you know. But that's. You can still just see how even with the glue work, like on the back spine, like you can still flip through these with no problem. Now, here was one of the accessories that I think is one of the best accessories in the entire package here. And I wanted to make sure I got this camera looking good because I want to show you this real quick, because not only does the sculpt work on the outside of this look good, but look what happens when you open this up. And I just think that this is such a cool accessory. You open this up and here we go. You get this lenticular... If we can get it open. Come on, Justin, you can do it. We got this lenticular here, and I just wanted to be very careful. So if you haven't noticed, I'm being very careful with this because I don't want to accidentally, break the glue or anything like that, but you can see that lenticular in there. And I just love that. You know, I just think that that's a great accessory, some great details there. And I'm really, really excited about this a lot. I mean, this one really blew me away with just how the scaling and how good it looks. Again, here you go with the chocolate frog. You got the box here. You got, you know, you got Dumbledore here on the back, which I'm hoping we're still getting that Richard Harris Dumbledore figure. We have the chocolate frogs. I didn't take these out of the packaging. Probably won't use these, to be honest with you, so I'm going to keep these in the packaging. And you can kind of see it's closed in with that clear InArt sticker there. So, and this is really cool too, this lantern right here. I didn't show it off in this video because I wasn't thinking. I didn't realize how easy it was to get this light on. You basically just twist the bottom of it off, and you twist the light, and it comes on, and it's really good. Here's the wand. Again, very small accessories in here, so you really need to be careful of how you're handling them, just because, you know, you don't want to accidentally break them or mess them up. So that's why I'm being super delicate. That's why I'm wearing gloves. And here you go, you got the box for the wand, which again, fully functional, opens up, can actually put the wand in there almost like you just got it off the top shelf at Ollivander's. Here we go. Here is Hedwig here. This is a great accessory. It's got little pegs on the bottom of his feet. There's multiple places that you can, or this actually doesn't have pegs. This has the peg holders. So basically there's a few different things, like on top of the diorama base, you can click this in. You can click this in to the cage, and you can click it into this little clear piece they add to you. And we're going to look at the final version of that if you actually want to put it on Harry's arm. There is the Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone. Again, I'm going to keep that in the packaging as well. Here's the hands, and I almost dropped it. See, this is why I'm so nervous, because I'm just like, I'm trying my best to show everything, but these accessories are small. I mean, this is Harry Potter. This is year one Harry Potter at Hogwarts. And the hand sculpt is really great. I'm not going to look at all the hands, but it comes with multiple hands. And here's the gloved hands as well if you want to have that look as well. I think both looks are really good, depending on if you want to have an indoor Harry, maybe an outdoor Harry in front of the castle. It's kind of up to you how you want to do it. This broom is really good. The broom bristles definitely fall out, so be careful with that. Like when I was taking it out of the package, these do tend to shed a little bit. So just be aware of that, but just great work. Just really great work here. Just really looking good. The paint applications, once again, are great. The sculpt work is great. And it's just very impressed with the accessories from this packaging, or from this whole package here, from the premium edition. Again, multiple accessories. Yeah, or some of them ones you're probably not going to use again, yes, but the broom, definitely one you can use. Now we're going to look at the body. We're going to look at this body, and here's comes some different joints here. I just wanted to show this off that's underneath the body there. Got some different joints you could use as well, so it's always nice to have a couple of extra ones of those, or a couple of extra pegs, excuse me. And we're going to take a look at the body here, and you can kind of see, I'm going to be super delicate with it, but as soon as you kind of take this off, you can kind of automatically see the magnetic base on the head. So we're going to add the head here in a little bit, but I just want to kind of show you the body straight out of the box, kind of showing you what how it's displayed. You're definitely going to have a bunch of different options here if you want to have this on. If you want to have this off, there's a cool school uniform underneath that as well. It's got a nice substantial weight to it, which I enjoy. And it just looks good. I mean, that's just the bottom line. It looks good. The materials seem like they're well made, seem like they're substantial. You got the magnetic base there. Again, I feel like the scaling is very good. The articulation, we're not going to mess too much with it. We're going to kind of get these joints loosened up a little bit here. And I'm not going to be posing Harry too crazily, but in the arms, I'm definitely wanting him to have some wizard, wand poses and stuff like that. You definitely get, you kind of see the gray shirt or gray sweater underneath. We'll take a few looks at that as well. You get the wired robe here, which is really cool. And I was really impressed with the tailoring of the pants, and I love the sculpt work on the bottom of the boots. So just really a great out-of-the-box experience so far. I will say with InArt, I feel like they do a really good job of making it a premium opening experience. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be a great piece. So we're going to kind of put this all together and kind of see what we get here. I just wanted to show you all angles of the body. I know that this is the most interested you are in the figure. And here we go with the rooted hair. And it looks so amazing. This looks great. This is Harry Potter right here. This looks really good. We're going to put him in front of this diorama base. And now I can now that we got a lot of the different things unboxed and stuff, I can kind of give you my full my review on it as we're looking over the different poses. So I'm going to pose him up. We're going to put him in different poses, different outfits, give you a kind of an overview of it. I can just tell you, for me, this is a piece that I have been anticipating all year. And I'm so glad to have this in the collection. And I will say that InArt, I really think, has knocked it out of the park with this. Again, this is my only InArt figure, so I really can't compare it to other InArt figures. And I can't compare it to any other rooted figures because this is my first rooted figure as well. So definitely take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But for me, this is everything I want as a big Harry Potter fan. This is the type of experience I want. The unboxing experience seems special. You can just see the scaling here, just him straight out of the box and putting him right on that magnetic base. This looks amazing. I haven't even messed with the hair at all. I haven't really messed with anything with the clothing yet, and it just looks really good. Again, the whole package with this magnetic base and this diorama base clicked in, I'm just very impressed with it, just straight out of the box. So again, everything from the details to the head sculpt to the eyes, I just think, in the glasses and the hair, it's just, I'm really impressed. And this is just something that it really does feel premium. They say premium edition, you just never know, but this one truly feels premium with everything you get in it. Again, it is a smaller body. It is a Harry Potter character. So it's one of those ones, and here it is with the sorting hat. And this is what I was really nervous to put it on, but this looks really cool as well. Again, would I've liked to have seen more expressions in the face? Absolutely. Like, I would love it if, eventually, but again, now you're getting another head sculpt with rooted hair, so I totally understand why we got the default sculpt. I'm happy overall with the default sculpt. I'm really happy with this head wig accessory with the cage. I'm really excited with how this looks, and I love it with the scarf and with the coat on. I wanted to kind of show you that as well. But again, while we're looking at this, I can just say, definitely, if you're a Harry Potter fan, this is something you're going to want to have in your collection. I mean, you're going to want to have this in your collection. It is an expensive figure. Don't get me wrong. It is an extremely expensive figure. I'm not going to tell you one way or the other if it's worth the price or not. That's going to really be up to you. I will just say, for me, having a Harry Potter 6 scale figure at this quality is extremely exciting. The fact that we're going to be getting Ron, Hermione, Dumbledore, and Snape. Hopefully we get Hagrid at some point. I would just love to build out this line, but with that said, it is an expensive line to commit to, especially if you're going rooted premium on all of them. And I'll just say, from the feet, from the sculpted boots, from the wand to the scarf just looks so great. Here it is without the scarf. Here it is with the jacket opening. Again, wanted to kind of move the legs a little bit. I really like this pose as well. And I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, you're kind of seeing what I'm seeing. I'm just overall extremely happy with this release and extremely happy to have this in the collection. I am a big Harry Potter fan. Obviously, if you're picking this up, you're probably a big enough Harry Potter fan to pick up a premium piece like this. So I will say, if you've been on the fence for it, it's ultimately going to be your decision on if you pick this one up or not. But I'm just telling you, for me, I just am extremely happy with it. Look at the tailoring. Look at the shoes here. Look at the diorama base. This is the school uniform look. And again, man, just looks so great. There's multiple options how to display Harry Potter. This is just the beginning. Once we get those other figures in, it's just going to look amazing. I mean, you're going to really be able to fill out a great shelf with these Harry Potter figures coming up. Hopefully they're at the same quality of this, because I really feel like InArt hit the mark with this one. And again, we'll see how the other ones turn out, but for me, this is a masterpiece. This is a 10 out of 10 figure. This is a 100%, happy with the purchase figure for me, and I'm just thrilled with it. I am totally thrilled with it. I'm very happy with it, and this is the final look. This is how it's going in the display, you guys. I'm putting it in here like this with Hedwig, and this is how it's going in the display. Super impressed with this. Absolute masterpiece. 10 out of 10 will probably be near or maybe even at the top of my final 2024 best figures of the year list. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you're picking it up, and I'll see you next time.